What's up, everybody? This is People Butter. I'm going to be reacting to a video today of a guy named Wes Watson. I've never actually seen this character before. I've heard that he did this. I don't know if it's a podcast. It looks like a seminar, but yeah, I'm going to be reacting to it. And I've heard that it's a shit show, and this guy is an absolute clown. Very, very curious. I think all these characters are a part of the red pill. You're a beta. I'm an alpha. I'm a sigma. That whole nonsense conversation that for some reason is taking up space in our consciousness. I'm pretty sure that's what these guys are. And if that's the case, then this big meathead, this big bald meathead looks like he fits right in. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how this goes.
How do you define success?
My definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me.
It's interesting. I mean, the qualities that he mentioned, if one does attain those, that does imply some degree of success for sure.
If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass.
Wait, what? I was with him, being healthy, being financially stable, not struggling financially, being rare. I'm not sure what that means, but the first thing he said was not completely idiotic, and now he just went on a explosive little tirade about tits, having tits in a Rolls Royce. I don't understand. Let's continue.
But this is the whole fucking point. You have a weakness. Change it, motherfucker. How the fuck are you going to lead people if you don't realize your weakness is their way out?
He likes to say these little catchphrases that I think he thinks are super insightful and poignant. But he probably, and I'm not just saying this based on his appearance. He just, I get a real intense vibe. In fact, I get a vibe from kind of all of these people on the stage that they're all kind of morons. This appears to be some kind of a seminar. And just from my view, anytime you meet someone who claims to have all the answers, run.
Jados is ripped, rich, and rare. I mean, the whole thing. What's rare mean to me?
Which Jados? Jados is this the guy next to him, the guy with the blonde hair? Jados. I don't know any of these people. I recognize the guy in the middle, Marlon. His name is Marlon. And Fresh and Fit. Yeah, this is his podcast. Him and this dude next to him, the black dude. They host a podcast where they rant about how women should just make sandwiches and things like that. It's brilliant stuff. But I remember I've seen a clip of Marlon. He's a very emotional man. He was basically crying. There's a number of clips out there of him, this sort of ice cold badass, essentially weeping on his podcast. Like full blown.
You motherfuckers weren't there when this bitch lied and said that I got her pregnant when I fucking did it. And then you dumbasses, 3 years later, believe some bitch that makes the same fucking allegations again.
It's funny. Like, it's honestly kind of hilarious. It would be sad. However, these guys are genuinely pieces of shit. So if they were good people, it would be sad. But since they're not good people, it's hilarious.
They try to give you relationship advice. Motherfucker, you got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6.
Mississippi 6. Okay, so now I see what all the fuss is about. This guy is a fucking disgusting subhuman. I totally see it.
Like, what the fuck you talking about? Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But this is the whole thing. People don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker who's beating them in every area. And if someone is beating you, just ask them. Just be humble. Like, your bitch is better than mine. How'd you get her?
Your bitch is better than mine. Okay, that's very interesting. So yeah, so he's making it really clear he's a super materialistic pinhead. everything is an object. Everything is a competition. Everything. Let me take a look at what his bitch looks like. Yeah, I mean, she looks like a plastic whore. Is what she looks like. I mean, to call her bad, she's bad? She looks like she was made in a factory. Look at those eyes. Fucking soul dead eyes. Yeah, and from what I'm reading, it sounds like she's about as bad as he is. That's hard to believe. Let's continue.
That car's way more than mine. How'd you do it? You make more than me. What's up? Like, just fucking ask. And that's the thing. People aren't humble enough to ask. That's my shit. It's got to be across the board. You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There's be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. Fuck that. Chick's got upgrades. Done.
Chick's got upgrades, so obviously she's got fake tits and a fake ass, and very obviously fake lips. Her lips are fucking ridiculous. If you were to ask an AI to draw a cartoon prostitute whore, basically a living sex doll, that's what it would do.
My definition of success will probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world.
This is a new guy. This is the smart guy on the panel. Yeah, I've never seen this guy either. Okay, let's go.
And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul?
So this guy's religious, and he, unfortunately, he sounds a little bit like a dork, but he also sounds like a relatively normal person. But I have to say that while he's talking, I'm watching bald shithead's face, and he looks like he's having trouble. He's not enjoying what this guy is saying. It's very funny.
And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater than
money?
The person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No. No, I don't have.
How much money do you have?
I don't have money.
I get really upset because I always wonder, like, where's the audience? Like, who is buying into this nonsense? And I kind of always concluded it must be some really just unhappy dudes, guys who are really insecure, who really feel lost, perhaps don't have the best luck with women, and are just angry, man. And I get it, dude. Life is fucking hard for everybody. Totally get it. But I've wondered who is their audience, and now I see them. And it's upsetting me. We don't need to do this, guys. Fuck.
But here's the thing. Why is money valuable?
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a nobody.
No, but really, you are?
Yeah.
Is he really broke?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have to know.
No, I'm not. I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo.
I
just
really have to know. Like, how much money you got?
Probably the $5 in my pocket. Not much more.
Can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot of money.
He's doing all right.
Okay,
it's okay.
This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good shape.
Why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why not?
But if he does have money, he can say that.
Why not? Why can't you say? Why must you have the thing before you hang on? Let me ask the question.
Because hypothetical is hypocritical.
Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is hypocritical.
How do you even know what?
Hold on a second. That actually really hurt my head a little bit. You guys know when you hear someone who's really stupid and they're talking and they say something that they think is really clever, that maybe they heard from a podcast or a movie, or they dreamt up something, or they usually misheard it from someone else. And then they just sort of throw it out there with more confidence than you've ever mustered in your life. And it just hurts your head. It hurts you. It literally causes pain. That's what that was. Hypothetical is hypocritical. He thinks that means something. Literally means nothing. Fuck this guy.
What I was going to say before I've even been allowed to ask the question.
I know what you're going to say.
Then what was I going to say?
You're going to say, why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so That's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about it.
You think that I haven't experienced wealth? Even
I
people,
was asking if you did.
Even poor people experience days of wealth.
I was asking if you did. I don't know who you are.
But even poor people experience days of wealth. And so the thing is
no, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely so.
Not.
Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not hugely improve.
He's so funny. I wonder. I would love to get into this fucker's head. I mean, to be honest, it's as sad as it is to say. You can tell that he's been incarcerated for a decent amount of time. We glamorize and glorify criminals. But the truth is, if you've ever spent any time around actual criminals, they're really not smart. In fact, they're usually really fucking stupid. And this guy's a prime example of that.
A person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck you are?
Why
well,
look,
are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude.
Oh my lord. Yeah, it is a bag of trash. Wait, what is a bag of trash? Oh, he's talking to the guy. He's saying the guy he's fat. He's fat, or he's not as in shape as this guy as himself, and he's saying he's a bag of trash. Interesting tactic. You know, here's another sad thing. As absurd and fucking dumb and caveman-esque as his approach is, our president, the guy who's going to be president for sure, he'll probably be the first president serving from fucking prison. He does the same shit. So you know what it is, man? Fuck everybody. This guy makes me hate everyone because this approach and this tactic works. It's disgusting and despicable. However, it's effective. So continue. Keep making fun of this guy, calling him fat. What else? What else you got?
Pull your fucking shirt
because
off. Tell me you're fucking proud
because
of yourself.
I've been to fucking prison?
Jesus Christ,
because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
I say that's fine. This is what I'm saying. Keep going, Wes. This is money in the bank. We'll talk about his tits again.
Oh, they go to prison where they get fucking.
Fuck yeah,
where they get
do.
raped up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
That's
he's
what
talking about shit
happens.
you don't know.
Wait, so Wes said you've never been to prison, so you're talking about shit you don't know. So Wes is saying that prison is awesome? Is that what he's is that what he's saying?
You go to prison where they get
let's
raped.
Now you get your ass beat in front
You
of
think that
everybody.
that's better?
Guys,
You think that that's better?
Let's let him give his definition of success, and then
Having tits and 10-inch arms is what a man is, you guys.
let's let him
Please
get his,
don't listen to that.
Wes, let's let him get his thing out, and then
Tits.
We can have different opinions.
Yeah.
Titties.
Anyway, back to where I was at.
Boobs.
He really loves his tits. He just loves it. Keep going. I want him to say more about his tits.
Yeah. Okay. Prison. But anyway, if you want,
Fuck yeah.
if you want to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with.
That was valid. Very, very good point. I don't know what this guy's name is, but that's completely the truth. Take a look at the way this motherfucker thinks, the way he looks at the world. You cannot be a functioning, contributing member to modern civilization with that type of fucking caveman, strong eats weak fucking mentality. I get that there's like it can be kind of appealing to us men on some level. That's why we like boxing and MMA. You like to see the raw, primal side of humanity. But we outgrew that shit for a reason. It has no place here. Has no place. His time would be better spent desperately trying to fund the creation of a time machine so he could go back to barbaric times. He'd be ruthless. He'd be a fucking animal. He'd be admired and loved by everybody. Every time he cuts somebody's head off and fucking rapes somebody's daughter, they would worship him. That's where he belongs. He doesn't belong in this time.
And
To take care
yes,
of a
I
family.
do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, and I think that true wealth is having a wife, and true wealth, that is what I think it is, and that is what I think truly success is being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, "There's my stud dad right there, standing there.
Do you have-
that stud right there with
do
his
you,
shirt off?"
do you have
I love that Wes just keeps calling him fat. The guy's trying to make like a real fucking intellectual point, and Wes is just like, yeah, look at your fat with your tits.
Have children?
Look at that
Do you
stud.
do you have children?
I do have children.
How many?
I have 2.
You have 2. So are you saying that your Bugatti and your money and everything
If
else
they
is
saw me
worth more
standing
than your
there, they'd be
children?
like, my dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from
Sure.
nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's, God damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
that
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack.
Straight
You're gonna
up.
attack me?
No, but
right.
dude,
Go move
nobody's
on.
Do you
whining.
usually attack
This
armed
is
men
how
in
I
Florida?
talk.
Oh shit, that dude just kind of very passively threatened to shoot Wes. That was kind of funny. That'd be amazing if that's how it escalated, and then the podcast or the fucking seminar was over. Everybody runs out screaming.
Dude,
All right.
look
Let's
at
just-
your goddamn self.
Okay,
Guys,
well,
guys,
I've never
guys,
seen such a
please.
pathetic
Wes,
motherfucker.
Wes,
in my
Okay,
life.
well,
let's chill out a little
I'll-
bit, man. A little bit.
This is not what men
Let's let him.
look like.
Let's let him
What do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
Fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners?
Fuck.
Is that what they look like?
And
This is
let's
the
let him-
problem in
let's-
society. Is people like this think they could talk to someone like me like that. They really think they can.
Yo, dude, that was it. That moment highlights my point. He doesn't belong here. This dude needs to be in fucking barbaric times. He's essentially the mountain from Game of Thrones. He needs to be there. That he would fucking thrive, and the culture at the time would worship him. People would still be fucking terrified of him, and I'm sure a lot of people would hate him and plot to have him killed and all that. But he would feel accepted by the masses. But yeah, dude, listen to the way he thinks. He doesn't even like that people are able to tell him anything he doesn't want to hear. As far as he's concerned, the fact that he can rip your arms out of your sockets means that you should be on your hands and knees sucking on his balls. He sees it like, I can kill you and overpower you. So you have nothing to say. That's just the way that he sees the world. And it's there's some validity to it in the animal kingdom. In fact, that's just the way the animal kingdom kind of functions. We've kind of hopefully gone beyond that. He hasn't. That's why he belongs in prison. But again, I say it again, man. Barbaric times, this motherfucker would be killing it.
He knows he wouldn't do shit about it, and that's the problem.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it out. You started coming at me about some other shit. This is what the show is supposed to be about. I like this shit. So personally, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy
But
blood sports.
We can agree to disagree.
We can
We can move on, but Jesus
yeah.
Christ, men don't have tits. We can agree on that. Physically,
Men usually have hair. We can agree on that, too.
He has
Physically.
crossed over gender barriers.
I think we can see each side has different
By
opinions.
choice, crossing gender barriers, by growing tits.
There he goes again. I love it. He's obsessed with his tits. And does the guy have tits? I'm not even really. Let me pay attention. Let me pay attention to his tits. I mean, he's a little overweight. He doesn't have tits. That's interesting. I would love to find out. Like, you go and get in Wes's head, and Wes is literally just like he's fighting this deep desire to just make love to this man. I think that's kind of likely.
So, what about you, brother?
All right, nice.
Crazy.
Being successful is effectively acting on your intentions, and I think I agree with Andrew that your intentions must align with something bigger than yourself.
Can I just say something? When people claim to have a fucking formula for what the correct way to live life is, I swear to God, they're usually full of absolute shit. This guy might not be full of shit. He seems like a cool dude. But I cannot stand people who think they have it all fucking figured out and they're just gonna teach you. They're teachers now. As far as I'm concerned, we're all students.
How the fuck did these guys even get up here? Why would you bring me here with people like
You
this?
didn't answer the expensive watch.
Would any of you guys really hang out with these guys?
This is not an argument.
like Jesus Christ.
They're skilled. They're
Fuck
skilled at
you.
some things.
Whoever fucking said
Hang
that.
on. That bass
Kick
guy
you
right
in
there
your
just
fucking
said, hell
face,
yes,
little
shut up.
faggot.
That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man. Sorry.
The whole crowd says, yeah, we'd hang out with him.
Different guys
this,
on the
this
panel.
is why most people don't invite me
Guys,
places.
guys.
Honestly, the whole thing should have just stopped there. And it just ends on a moment of self-awareness from Wes. he acknowledges that people in his life don't like him. Like, who you could never, like, imagine for real having someone like him in your life. It'd be insane. You literally would probably be able to tolerate him for a half hour, and then you'd be running. And on some level, he probably is aware of that. So, again, man, his wealth and his muscles, wealth plus muscles minus love, I don't know if I would take that.
Different guys
Yeah,
on the
we
panel
can tell.
have different skill sets and different things that they bring to the table.
We could tell his tits are all jiggling. He's got like a half a fucking jelly donut.
Hey, bro, your toupee, it's still back there in the back. Go get it.
I shaved my head, you little faggot.
Are you
Shut
At first, I was honestly thinking, like, why is this dude stooping to his level and insulting his baldness? Especially when, he's obviously shaves his head. But I think he's doing it because he knows that, you say anything intellectual to Wes. He's too stupid. He's like a super mutant from Fallout. So you kind of, in order to kind of get to him, you have to speak his language.
If those are men to you guys,
God
go fucking
forbid,
kill
God
yourself.
forbid you say.
Jesus Christ. If you don't agree with me, kill yourself. He literally just said that. I'd like to, put him in a rocket and launch him into the sun.
Think you
Listen
know me?
how reactive you are if someone
Shave
says,
your goddamn arms.
"See, you can't
bro.
deal with it."
Shave your arms. This dude, I'm telling you, this guy wants to make love to every man on this fucking panel.
You can't deal with it. Why would I shave my arms? I'm a man.
Look at these pale
What the
fucks.
fuck
right
is
here.
wrong with you?
Okay,
Shave your body. Aren't you a man?
Look at this guy, dude.
okay, let's let Miguel finish this real
Dude,
quick.
let's post these guys.
Shave
chicks.
your pubes.
Hey, post these guys,
Guys,
women
guys,
back
guys,
here.
guys,
I want to
guys,
see these
guys.
guys women. Let's put these trolls back here.
Women are not objects in our world because we're not materialists.
Guys.
Did you notice that, Marlon? Because he's an idiot just like Wes, except he's a little less loud. Probably a little bit less brash, maybe a little more fearful and timid. He's trying to sort of, he's trying to quiet everybody down, but he's obviously lost control of this. But Wes is obviously he's the aggressor here. He's screaming like a madman, calling people fat and tits and all this shit. But when he tries to calm everybody down, if you notice, he's way more aggressive towards these two, the quiet, nice, normal dudes, the religious boys to his left. He's like, guys, seriously, stop, guys. While the big meathead is screaming and threatening to beat people up on stage. He's like, Wes, come on, dude. Just please chill out, dude. And then the other guys are like, they say one thing. And he's like, guys, I'm serious this time. Stop. It's really, dude, who is paying for this shit? We need to stop this, man. We need to fucking stop. For real, please.
Relax.
I've never heard more
Relax.
lies in my life.
Relax.
This is one thing I don't like.
Wes.
It's
Come on,
people
man.
who lie.
Wes.
You're crying.
Wes, let's just
No,
move on.
no. We're gonna
We're gonna
continue.
move on.
I
We're
can
gonna
make
move
you
on.
cry if you want, little
We're gonna move
faggot.
on.
That's all
We're
you
gonna move
got.
on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move
I
on.
could if you want.
We're gonna
No,
move
you
on.
that's all you got is threats. And
We're gonna
crude
move on,
strength.
guys. We're gonna
I'm
move
a great
on.
speaker.
We're gonna move on,
it.
guys. We're gonna move on.
Jesus. There's nothing more to say about this, guys. I'm honestly kind of getting a little nauseous. And it's not the pizza I ate. It's Wes. It's Wes, and it's shithead in the middle. And it's everything. All of this makes me physically ill. Maybe it's time for us to go. For real. Or maybe we'll get better. But people like this need to go away in order for us to get better. Stop giving these fucking people your money, please. Men, there is a better way. And that way is frequently different for everybody, and I'm sorry, you gotta figure it out for yourself. But this is not the fucking way, man. Holy shit. All right. Goodbye, guys.